Once we've reached this stage, we can start making some quality control checks to make sure that our finished box is of good quality. The first thing we can do, once we've cut out 2 of the long pieces and 2 of the short pieces, is to mark them A, B, C, etc. and fit them together so that and check that all the joints will fit together accurately. If they don't fit together, then we need to sand those so that all the joints do fit. And by marking them C and C, we can make sure that we're fitting the same joints in the same place. Once we've fitted those, we can make some other checks. Now, if we have 2 pieces which aren't the same length, we're doing a check here and we're just checking that these pieces are the same length. And we've got one here where we've got the 2 long sides and they've been incorrectly marked and cut, so they are not the same length. And the issue here now is that if we try and put them together to make a box and to check that the box isn't square, we can see that it's not. There's no way that we can make a square box here. This is out because these 2 aren't the same length. So we need to very carefully check that the 2 short pieces are the same length and the 2 long pieces are the same length. If they're very much out, like this one, we need to cut them. If we have 2 pieces where here we've got an issue where these 2 shoulders aren't square, and if we offer these 2 up together, the 2 long pieces, you can see that we have a piece here that isn't square. Now if we put these together in the vise, we take if we fit these into the vise, I'm going to fit these into the vise here. And you can see now, I've got these in the vise and I can see that this piece, these 2 shoulders aren't square. So I'm wrapping some abrasive paper around a piece of wood. And I'm just carefully sanding these till they're square. It might take a little bit of work, but what we need to do is keep comparing them until we've got 2 shoulders there that are exactly the same. This one, I've removed a bit there, but you can see there still needs to be some sanded off. You might like to mark it with a pencil, and you might even saw a piece off if you find it's really difficult to sand a piece off, but you should be able to put them together and just with abrasive paper sand them so they're all the same. Once we have the 4 pieces that are sanded accurately the same, so we've got 2 long pieces, 2 short pieces that are accurate, we can move on to the next stage.